Hey y'all, welcome to the channel. It's your girl Christina, and welcome to Couch and Conversations with Christina. Thank you all for coming back. Thank you for returning to the channel. She appreciates it, and by she I mean me. So thank you so much. Today's topic of conversation is young love. When you think about it, after you being an adult, and you think about it, like, you too damn young to be in love, honestly. Speaking for myself, I was in a relationship when I was younger, and I thought that I was in love. I thought that, oh my God, I couldn't live without this relationship or this person.
Man.
Wow. I think the pressure that is put on, as far as like the need to, even the importance, if it's even important to be with someone or to be so serious at that age with someone, it just doesn't make any sense, and I wouldn't recommend it. I think when you're that young, you put so much energy into something for no reason, because you're young. You shouldn't even be tying yourself down to anything. And I don't know why. I don't know, as people, as humans, why do we put ourselves through that pain? I mean, especially when a relationship is toxic. Why do we put ourselves through the pain? Why do we feel like needing to be in a relationship at that, so young, is important at all? It can make or break the next few years for you, because you have to stop and think, like, if you're in a good relationship with someone at that young age and everything's going good, you're not stressed out, the energy is the same, you guys are both in love, that's perfect, beautiful. But in most cases, it doesn't go that way. In most cases, you have the heartbreaks, the crying, the suicidal thoughts, and within a lot of women or even men, that may feel like a relationship that relationship can be the death or the end of them. And that's where it becomes toxic and dangerous, because no one should ever want to make you take your life away just because you feel like you shouldn't feel like it's the end of the world if a person doesn't want to be with you, or if they decide that they want to move on. Everybody, of course, is entitled to want to move on. It's okay for something to not work with a person that you might have thought it could have or should have worked. As an adolescent, it's hard to find the common ground, or to even grasp or understand. And within that age, as children, we may not have that mindset. But realistically, it's so many signs that you are given when something is not right. Something is not, the flavor is just, it's not working out. It's not, it's like a right two of the same size shoe, two of the same, like two right shoes, and you trying to put it on your left shoe, your right shoe on your, you know what I mean. It just doesn't fit. And as human beings, I feel like we force a lot of things. We try to force things and force things to work when they don't work. I'm a big person on what ifs, with some situations. Of course, some things I'm not able to control and I won't be able to change. Clearly, you can't change things that have already been done or are in the past. But I'm a big person on, dang, what if I would have did this, or if I would have did that? And I sometimes ask myself that, what if? Clearly, things that, as I mentioned, that have already been done, you can't change them. We can only hope that the people that are close to us and people that you feel like you can be an influence on, as far as like explaining or speaking about your experiences with them. Clearly, everybody has to go through their own experience to know exactly what they can control, or what they can handle, what they cannot handle. But I think being an influence, or trying to be an influence to young adults, is important, because sometimes a lot of children or young adults aren't able to be aren't able to bring it one-on-one with their parent or their guardian, and how scary it may be to have these conversations with your parents. It's definitely scary. It's like how you tell your mom, you know, I'm with somebody, but this person is, playing me and blah 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 blah. But I still want to be with them. Or mom, this relationship is not working, and I want to kill myself, or anything down those lines. And it's sad because if the doors were more open and it was more comfort, I feel like it'll help so many children or so many young adults to not have to get to that point of feeling defeated. Defeat is a monster. Negativity is definitely even a bigger monster. But I feel like defeat can definitely just drive you to do different things or to think different thoughts. And I know this video is all over the place, and until I get my thoughts together, that's how they may be. But I think my point is when it comes to young love and young relationships, if I can opt in or opt out, I would hope that, of course, my people under me, or even my own family, people that are my age or were my age when I experienced or tackled that relationship at such a young age. In the questionnaires, when they ask you, would you recommend such and such? And the answer to that question is no. I wouldn't recommend it. I would not recommend a person or a child or young adult to indulge or to even commit themselves or attempt to commit themselves to a relationship at such a young age, because it messes with you. It could mess with you. It could be, the making or breaking point of your adulthood, of any future. They have a successful story as far as like them falling in love young and it worked out, blah 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 blah, and they're still together, this and this and that. But others, and I wonder if the percentage is equal, the percentage is more. And I feel like it may be more because a lot of people, they have young relationships and they don't work out. A lot of relationships don't work out, and they sometimes can or are or have been the death of people. So my young people, this video is for you. I want to end this video on a good note. The purpose of life is to be happy. If you're not happy in what you're doing or who you with or in the situation that you are in, then there's a problem. You have a big problem, an even deeper problem. Or the even deeper problem is, are you happy with yourself? Think about that. Think about that, dream about that, and be about that. Thank you so much for watching. Have a great day. Bye.